everyone, it's Amanda here with your 2017 RuneScope. I wanted to take a moment, first of all, to thank all of my subscribers. Those of you who, also those of you who like, share, comment on my videos. Thank you so much for your support. And especially want to give a shout out to anyone who has ever gotten a private session, a private reading from me. Thank you so much for watching and for trusting me to read for you. A special shout out to my regulars. You know who you are. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. This is the yearly overview for all of 2017. I post one for each astrological sign, but I also post monthly videos, monthly RuneScopes for each sign. So if you are new to my channel, definitely click the subscribe button here in the video or below the video, and that will ensure that you get updates whenever I upload the new videos, the monthly videos. Those of you who are already subscribed, you may want to double check and just make sure you are still subscribed. I've heard that Google's going through and unsubscribing accounts that they consider inactive. I don't really know what that means, and I don't really know what it takes to be considered inactive, but definitely make sure that you are still subscribed so that you're getting my updates and not missing any videos. Now, those of you that have been watching my channel for a while, have been following me for a while, you know that this video, the yearly overview, normally replaces the January RuneScope. I don't normally do a January RuneScope. However, this year I have done a January scope. They're available over on my Vimeo On Demand page. You can just click or tap show more beneath the video and follow the link over there, and that's available there. And it's the January RuneScope plus the spiritual guidance card all in one. So you get both. I had a lot of requests for that last year, so I decided to go ahead and do that. Of course, your Career 2017 RuneScope is also over there. If you want to take a look at specifically career, finance, money, all of that good stuff, and what's going to be going on for your particular astrological sign in that area, those are available over there as well. Your love scope for 2017, your love RuneScope, will be coming up in time for Valentine's Day. I should get those posted at the end of January, around the same time I post the February RuneScopes here on YouTube. So those are coming. So I also, those of you that are interested in learning about the runes, I do offer an online rune class a few times a year, kind of just based on demand. If you would like more information about that, just drop me a line at runescopes4u@gmail.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U. You'll find that here in the video and below the video. For your 2017 RuneScope, I will be using, in conjunction with the runes, the Medieval Scapini deck. It's a beautiful deck. A classic deck. It's by Luigi Scapini, and named for him. We're gonna do the first 6 months with one or the other, the runes or the tarot. They're gonna kind of let me know, you know, which order they want to do it for each sign. But so we'll do half the year with the runes, half the year with the tarot, and see what's coming up for you. So let's dive in to 2017. Welcome to 2017, Aquarians. The runes wanted to go first with you. We're going to do the tarot second. So the runes will cover January through June, and then we'll use the tarot cards to cover July through December of 2017. So let's dig in and see which runes want to talk to my Aquarians about the first half of 2017. What do they need to know? Now, as always, Aquarius, keep in mind these are general readings, so you'll need to watch the video for your rising sign as well. That can give you additional messages, additional information, pointers for 2017. If you would like a far more specific reading, now's a great time to get a private session. I do readings on Skype. They are $65 for 30 minutes. Just drop me a line at my email address here in the video or below the video. You'll find it. And we can set that up. Yeah, we can take a look at your personal year. There will be some similarities with these general readings if you get a private reading, but far more specific and less extraneous information. So first part of the year, your challenge or focus is you may be focused on a If you are a mother, you may be focused on your children. So themes of motherhood. There may be someone in the family who is soon to become a mother, first part of the year. So, and it's a good thing. It's a happy time. It is connecting with the women in your life, whether you're male or female. This is not just for females. So, and this could be someone who is very psychically gifted, very intuitive. You may be getting insights from another female member of the family or from your own intuition about your children, about, you may be having psychic dreams about your kids. You may be just getting flashes. If you meditate, you may be getting some information, insights about the future of your children and it's good stuff. It's not bad stuff, but you're focused on a spiritual connection. Some of you may be starting a new business or taking a class. There's a new idea, a new venture connected to spirituality, intuition. So you may be learning how to do something like this. You may be taking a class on the tarot or the runes. You may be, reading books, doing research, working on psychic development, or just learning about a new form or a new source of enlightenment, a new way of living spiritually is the phrase I'm getting. So there could be some changes that you're focused on making in the first half of the year if you haven't been living in line with a certain spiritual teaching that you find beneficial. So you may be working on that, focused on that, because you feel like it's the right path for you. And it will feel very, intuitive, very right for you, just a good fit. Like, why have I ever been following any other path? Or I can't believe I haven't read this before, or I can't believe I never looked into this before. So, or I can't believe I didn't start this business before. Some of you may be looking into natural childbirth. That may be, you may be giving birth in the first part of the year, or find out that you're pregnant in the first part of the year if you don't want to have kids. You know what I always say? Take precautions to prevent that. But those of you who want to, I feel like for many of you, it's like this is a focus. It can be a challenge. Like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. But then I even feel like if it was a surprise, it's going to be like, okay, well, this is right. But some of you may be kind of like, okay, you may do a natural childbirth, even if you have other children. It may be the first time that you do natural childbirth. And you may be like, why didn't I do that before? It was so much quicker. Or why didn't I should have done that all along because it just seemed easier. Or, that's not my take on it, but that's what I'm hearing for you, Aquarius. Or maybe the opposite, it's like, why didn't I get the epidural with the, but I feel like for most of you, it's more of like a natural earth-based mother energy. Some of you may be going to a midwife. Again, it may be an alternative form of childbirth where it's like, I'm not going to do the hospital. I'm going to have my baby at home, or go to a midwife instead of the hospital. So it's just going to feel right to you, or like a good fit. You feel like whoever this person is, they really know what they're doing. You feel more comfortable with them. But for many of you, it's just, a very spiritual relationship with a mother or with your children, or a mother or mother figure, or a new beginning that is spiritually connected in some way. As you move into 2017, Ingwas is here. So again, new beginnings, birth, creation. Some of you may be working on a creative project. You may be particularly inspired as we move from December into January to work on something, to start a new project. And it would be something very creative that you are, again, gifted at. This is something that you're very good at doing. And you just have an innate natural talent for this. And you're able to express express so much with this. Creativity is a form of spirituality. That's how we get in touch with, you know, how we're feeling, our emotions, who we are comes out in artistic pursuits, whatever they may be. So there is something, there's something you're inspired, I think, to put on the canvas or put on the page or write or create at the beginning of January. I don't really feel a strong connection to making money with this. It's more, again, more spiritual than that, more internal than that, more esoteric than that. It's not tangible. But it is bringing, it's kind of bringing dreams into reality in a way. So again, kind of an example, yeah, painting what you're seeing in your mind, or painting a dream is the phrase I'm getting. It's like you wake up from a dream, it's like, oh my God, I want to paint that. And for many of you, you'll never get the colors right, because for many of you, that was a visitation. We can visit the other side in our dreams. So I feel like you've been somewhere, like you've been astral projecting, you've been traveling to other places, you know, the other side in your dream. And of course, you're seeing all these beautiful colors. And it's like, oh, I can't get it right. I can't get it right with these earthly things I have to work with, that kind of energy. But the fact that you're trying, you're still going to end up with a beautiful result. So those of you that have talents that have been dormant, if you do New Year's resolutions or make a list of things you want to do, definitely put either taking a class or researching, or you know, getting back into a hobby, or maybe really pursuing a hobby with gusto. Put that at the top of your list for 2017. Help that's going to be available to you. You do have spiritual guidance. You have someone. We all have our own spiritual armies, our angels, our spirit guides, and our loved ones who have crossed over. But you have one angel in particular that is really, really spending a lot of time with you, guarding you, protecting you, particularly when it comes to a hard lesson that you've been dealing with, or a difficult situation. Trial. It's like a trial. It's what the word I'm getting. This has been a trial, a real trial, a real tribulation. And you have, it's happening the way it's supposed to. And, you know, you don't understand it, you know, but it is happening for a reason. And you are being protected, particularly first half of 2017, from the intensity of that. I mean, it may come in waves sometimes, but the intensity, you're going to be guarded from it. And I almost feel someone's holding you while you're sleeping. In spirit, they're hugging you, they're holding you, and just, you know, kind of rocking you. So this may be a parent. Those of you that have lost a parent, it may be a parent who is visiting you when you don't know it. You may be aware sometimes. But yeah, is just really wanting to kind of comfort you through whatever this difficult situation has been. And they understand why it's going on, but they understand that you don't. So they're just trying to kind of offer you comfort. And I think it's through that, even if you're not aware that they're there, you're going to wake up refreshed and not really understand, I should be upset about this, but I'm not, and I don't know why. I'm usually upset about this. So that's really cool, Aquarius. They're around you, definitely, and I do think you will feel the presence when you're awake, but definitely they visit when you're asleep, and you know, just kind of rub your forehead or touch your hair. I'm feeling a lot of like they're touching you, and you may wake up sometimes like, God, it feels like somebody just brushed my forehead or kissed my forehead, and that, you know who that is, and they know you know who that is. So don't second guess yourself. That is who it is. So you are going to be protected until this kind of resolves here, because I am seeing some activity in that area, second part of the year, whatever this difficult situation is. The creativity is a way to deal with that as well, because again, it's expressing those emotions, getting them out so they don't stay bottled up. It gives you somewhere to put them. it gives those emotions somewhere to go. What must be accepted is there's something that you are, some kind of goal or cause or achievement that you are going to be going after with gusto. The first part, especially of 2017, it's like, I am going to make this happen. And you may not know what it is, because Pedro is here saying it may be hidden from view when you first watch this video. But it's like, yeah, you're gonna take up a cause. You are gonna get involved with a movement. You are going to you're gonna be like, I want that job. I want that person. I want this to happen, and I am gonna make it happen. And so you are really, and you're not gonna let anyone or anything stand in your way. And this is a rune of victory. So victory will be yours. Now for some of you, it's like victory will be yours, but you may not see how, it may not seem like a victory at first. Just be patient with it. Because it's like victory is coming, but not in the way you expect, or it may be not, it may take a while for it to kind of, dawn on you. Oh, I won. Or I didn't know if I wanted this job, or I didn't know if I wanted this person, but it turns out, yeah, this was a victory. This was a win for sure. Now this could be someone in your life that you are they're very mysterious, but and this could be somebody kind of coming after you. You could be their goal, Aquarius. These energies can always work both ways. So this could be somebody who's interested in you and really kind of coming after you in a major way. But you may kind of be oblivious to it at first, Aquarius. You may just be not aware that this person is like, making eyes at you or, is interested in you in that way. But those of you that are single, Aquarius, I feel like many of you have somebody who is definitely taking note. Now, for some of you, this could be online. They're kind of they may be watching your stuff on Facebook, looking at your pictures, that sort of thing. Kind of a stalky vibe here. Pedro can also mean, though, that this is a lucky person. It's a good influence to have in your life, and there's a strong chemistry, a strong physical attraction here. Either to a person or to a goal, to something you want to make yours. So that's a good thing. Now, towards the end of this first part of the year, we do have Yera, which is the rune of the year. So whenever this rune appears, it can be, look back at June of last year. Whatever was going on then, that was maybe difficult, could be coming to a head. You could start seeing the reaping the benefits of this, because this rune is about reaping the rewards for anything you've put effort into, or something you've been waiting to happen. This rune has a lot of connections with patience and kind of waiting for things to happen, waiting for things to flower, to bloom, to come to completion. So whatever maybe was started in June of last year, or wherever you were in a certain situation in June of last year, June of 2017 could see the completion of that, or the start of the completion of that, and things balancing out. This can also have connections to legalities, lawsuits, anything to do with the justice system. So you could be getting a settlement at this time. A divorce could become final. You could be, working out custody. Any of you who have, because again, we were talking about motherhood, children, that sort of thing. You could be working out custody, visitation, those sorts of things. And, it will be balanced and fair with Yera here. So I think you will be happy with, whatever you've waited for. It will have been worth the wait, or the effort that you put into something will be worth it. Now, for some of you, this, I think, goes back to this project, this creative project, or whatever this is, this hobby that you're kind of going after. This could end up reaping some surprise benefits, some surprising rewards that you weren't. Like I said at the beginning, I don't really think you go into this wanting to make money out of it. But it could end up being that way because again, you're gifted at this, whatever this is. Going back to the child thing, some of you may be becoming a midwife. You may get your doctorate because you're going to be delivering children. You may become a pediatrician. You're going to be working with children. You may be a child therapist. That could be this as well. And you go into it because you love it. You know, you love helping kids. You love delivering babies. Whatever, you know, this is. That could be a theme. You finally complete this, you get the certification, you finish the degree, or you get recognition for something that you weren't expecting to get recognition from. For some of you, maybe this creativity is directed towards children. Maybe that it's like children's books or you know, artwork that you know, features a lot of children. You know, again, motherhood, maybe it's mothers and children in paintings, whatever, you know, or books about that, those relationships. There's a connection there, and you're drawing upon your own experience to create whatever this is, Aquarius. So that's really beautiful. Definitely let me know in the comments what you guys are up to regarding kids and creativity. Let's move into the second part of the year and see what the tarot has for us for July through December. Your challenge and or focus is the Three of Cups, which is the reunion card. So reuniting with one person or people from the past. This could be, you know, you feeling very positive about reconnecting with people. And these would be more emotional than like business or coworkers, that sort of thing. So this would be family members, again, children, people that you really, really care about. So that's your focus and or challenge. So maybe, and for some of you, it's a challenge to reunite with someone, maybe because they live far away or because there have been some difficult elements to the relationship, some hurdles to overcome. So there may be it may be a bit of a process to bring people together. Maybe you're trying to bring three people together. Maybe you're the mediator, Aquarius. You are the humanitarians of the zodiac. So you tend to see, or most times try to see at least, the good in all people. So maybe it's you trying to bring people together that are, you know, and you're having to kind of drag some of them kicking and screaming because they don't want to be reunited right now. That there may be an element of that. Some of you may be planning an event, a party, a get-together, a celebration. Could be a wedding, either your own or, you know, for a party for someone else to celebrate something. There may be a lot of celebrations second part of next year. I'm sorry, this year, 2017. I'm recording these in 2016, so I'm trying to catch myself when I say next year. It's this year, 2017. Yeah, there may be a lot of little parties, get-togethers, celebrations, a lot of milestones in the family for you and for other people in 2017. Anniversaries, big birthdays, weddings, births, marriages. If you're single, Aquarius, again, we were talking about this person who's interested in you. Perhaps this new beginning is you know, a wonderful relationship, because you do have Nine of Cups as we move from June into July, kind of change over to the second part of the year. And Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. You getting your wish, whatever, feasting and parties and just really enjoying life again. And if it's been a while, Aquarius, since you were able to do that, the second part of 2017 appears to be, you'll be very happy, maybe happier than you've been in quite some time. And I think it's the result of a lot of things, because there are 9 cups on here, each of them filled with something else. So I think you're going to be very happy with developments by the second part of the year. And it kind of started here with Yera, things balancing out, karma being, you know, restored, things going back to the way they should be. It's like finally, you know, this wish is granted. Things that I want to happen, things that are making me happier, are, you know, a lot of joy There can be a lot of drinking too with this many cups. So yeah, a lot at these celebrations, you may be imbibing quite a lot. Those of you who partake in alcohol, you may be having a good old time with that. Five of Cups is here in reverse for the help that's going to be available to you the second part of the year. So this is a loss, something you thought was lost being regained, or something, an emotional loss being recouped. So yeah, whatever was kind of really hurting your heart, there's going to be a healing beginning there. Something or someone that you thought was gone, or a situation that you thought, a goal that you thought you would never achieve, you get another chance at it. It comes back around. A relationship that, you know, you thought maybe, oh, I didn't know this person liked me, and now I don't, you know, I don't know if they'll be back around. It's someone coming back around. This can be a person from the past that you used to be romantically involved with coming back, kind of, you know, or getting in touch with you, sending you a message. And this could have been it could have been an ending that was very, very difficult for you. It might have been someone who was very difficult, a relationship that was very difficult to get over. Because it was the real deal. Strong feelings, strong emotions involved in this. So, Aquarius, lots of love stuff happening for you in 2017. If you're single, I don't think you will be by the end of 2017. Now, what must be accepted? We've got the Tower card, but it's in reverse. So, this means that, you know, there are going to be some lies and deception that do not come out. There may be some reasons for things that you never find out, or never reveal. Maybe it's you keeping the secrets, but there's an element here of, because when the Tower falls down, it's because, okay, finally something shocking often happens. It kind of shakes things up and the truth is revealed, and it's very, very jarring and shocking. But when in the reverse, it's kind of like, I never did get a reason why this happened. I still don't understand why it happened. But what I'm getting with this is that it may not matter to you. It may not be important, the whys of it. Some of you it may be, but it may be very hard for you to get that information, at least in the second part of 2017. Maybe 2018 will be a different story. But for most of you, yeah, it's kind of like, you know, you may never understand why someone did what they did, why a situation kind of went the way it went. Because maybe the person that, if it's a person you're dealing with, they're embarrassed by the reasons, or they're embarrassed by things they did, or they're shameful or not proud of the way they behaved, so they just don't want to talk about it. However, it seems like, you know, some of you may need answers, but I mean, it may be a while before you kind of get them, or even find out what's really going on with someone. They may be keeping a lot hidden, or you may be too, Aquarius. Again, these energies can always work both ways. You may be not sharing the truth of a situation. Maybe this is, for some of you, dealing with this relationship from the past. Like, you're not, it may be that person that you're seeking answers from. Well, why did you break up with me the way that you did? Or why did this go down the way that it did? And you never really get a satisfactory answer, because maybe they don't know themselves, or again, they're ashamed of it. Maybe they don't have a good reason. Maybe they were just young and dumb. Now, at the end of 2017, we have the Hanged Man, but in reverse. So situations that maybe, you know, earlier in the year or in years prior that have been stuck, where you felt like you're in limbo, like suspended animation, those are now moving forward again. You're coming out of that period. You're coming out of that period where you can't really do anything, make a move. You can just sit there and kind of look around and feel kind of stuck. The Hanged Man in the upright is not a great energy. It is kind of feeling like you're out of control of a situation, and like you're just reacting, or you can only really react to what other people are doing and the moves that they're making. In the reverse, you're freed of that. You're finally kind of out of this period of waiting to see what'll happen. You know what's happened, and now you can deal with it. You can move forward. You may still need some more answers here with the Tower in reverse, but you know, it may be 2018 before you fully get them. You may never get them. Again, for some of you, it may not be important to you. Maybe the only thing important is, you know, this reunion that grants your wish, or this thing that you really wanted to happen that happens. So yeah, connections to the past for a lot of you Aquarians. But it looks like a really good year. I mean, whenever I do a yearly reading and the 9 of Cups is there, I mean, you are going to be the envy of the other signs. So enjoy 2017. Again, focus on your creativity, your gifts, the things that are working. Don't get caught up in what's happening elsewhere or with other people too much, especially if, you know, especially whatever this is, whatever this trial or difficult situation is, because it's supposed to be happening and it doesn't really have anything to do with you. It has to do with whoever this is and their patterns and situations and lessons and things like that. So have a really great year, Aquarius. I really think it's going to be a better year than 2016, less challenging for you. So happy New Year once again. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye, Aquarius.